radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey faves, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Aquarius for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Aquarius placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before I get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private reading from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. Check me out every other Monday for my free live radio show. We pull cards, we listen to music, we vibe. That's also in the description. And I'm on Patreon, where I post collective spreads, exclusive pick-a cards, and all sorts of content on there. And beyond that, we're just gonna get into what's going on with you guys. What does Aquarius need to know? What are the messages for Aquarius? All right. All right, let's start here. We have the panda. This one says balance, harmony, and detachment. You're being guided to remove self-sabotaging thoughts and feelings and no longer label yourself or others. Take a step back and find the harmonic balance within your life and its relationships. Align with your core values and embrace the magic of today. So tapping into this energy, you guys, you're being called to detach from anything that may sabotage you or convince you that you're not going where you're going, because you guys are in that weird space where it's like you're powerful enough to manifest whatever it is you think about or whatever it is that you believe. So this is especially the time where you really want to just be at peace. You don't have to worry to be overly happy and woo in a high vibration, but you just want to be at peace so the universe can come in and follow through with all the work that you've already put in, Aqua. We have the polar bear. Polar bear. Brave, resourceful, and enduring. You're being guided to ignite your spark for life and triumphantly move forward towards your heart's desires. You possess the emotional and physical strength to navigate any landscape with grace and conviction. So it's more like a conviction. Again, it's more of that belief. Like how far you believe that you'll go is how far you're going to go in this situation. So this isn't the time where you need to be communicating with people who are low vibrational or just don't believe in your plan. This isn't even the time to be discussing your plan or what you've got going on. Or if you've been self-sabotaging yourself by telling yourself you're never going to make it, really pessimistic, this is the time to just focus on something else. Like I said, I'm not feeling an energy of you guys needing to be on top of the world, but at least not to have those disagreeing thoughts able to have so much precedence in your life. We have the elk. Stamina, awareness, and tenacity. You're being guided to keep your eyes, mind, and heart on your desires. Marshal your power and follow through and break free from discomfort. Expand and stretch yourself in ways you never thought possible. You are a teacher and a student of life. So yeah, you guys, tapping in. The universe is saying keep your mind, your heart open. Maybe that was a sign for someone. Keep focused on your art, what you want to create. We have the unicorn, purity, wisdom, and action. You're being guided to have faith in yourself, the knowledge you possess, and the magic of the universe. You're where you're supposed to be. Feel your way through each segment of your life. You will clearly see your next move and take action. Big results are the rippled effect of inspired action. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Ooh, we got a lot going on here. Okay, so I definitely see something ending. You guys have been trying to avoid it, Aquarius. because you've been trying to control it. You don't want it to be that bad, or you don't want it to hurt someone. Like, you want someone to leave you alone, but you don't want them to be hurt. And it's just like, Aquarius, allow whatever's going to happen to just happen. You can't control this at this point. Allow the tower to fall. Allow the ending to happen. It's going to end regardless. So allow it to end in the way that the universe sees fit, because some things have to end harshly because other people will resist and they won't get it. So if you try to save someone, you're going to end up wrapped up in some BS. You're going to end up, you know, stuck. Allow the universe to do what's best. You asked for something and now you're getting it and you're resisting it because you didn't want it to happen this way. This is the only way it could work out for you. Like, allow the karmic justice to come through. Allow the endings to happen. Allow people to be exited from your life. It's for the best. It's for your best interest. We have the Ten of Pentacles here and the Knight of Cups. That's an energy of moving forward with someone, with opportunities as well that you can grow with. Opportunities that actually have the ability to serve you. This is definitely an energy of moving forward. Moving forward. We have the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups. That's fast forward motion. That's a lot of downloads, a lot of understanding. But there's still a sadness. It just kind of feels bittersweet, to be honest. Princess of Cups in reverse. Interesting. And the Seven of Wands. This is an energy of, now I'm hearing, what's that Coldplay song? Is it, I don't want to start singing. I know y'all did not come here for that, but it's like, and I will try to fix you, like that one. It's like, there's a sadness here I'm feeling. For some of you that you couldn't fix someone or you couldn't save someone and you feel disappointed. Like, I'm getting a bit of a definitely divine feminine energy. I'm getting a bit of an energy from someone who really tried to nurture someone, or it's just hard to see them go, hard to see that their time is over. It's hard for you guys to admit that something isn't going to be here forever. Even if this is a job that you've outgrown, it's still hard for you to let go of all your old coworkers and things like that, and you're so distracted by what's going down at the office that it's hard for you to live your new life. Three of Cups. You should be disengaging. You should be you know, walking into celebrations, collaborating with the universe, experiencing different sectors of life. Not still kind of engaging in the same old BS. You know, you should be separating at this point from what you've experienced, you know, what you've known. It's just, it's time. We have love yourself first and keep an open mind. So allow the universe to surprise you. These people will be replaced by people who are more in alignment for you, though. That's the thing. It's not even that these are necessarily bad people. It's not even that this is necessarily a connection that couldn't serve you in any sort of way, but you've outgrown it. In order to see your highest level of potential, you really do want to, you know, let it go. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Interesting. Typically, you guys are really, you know, honestly more open than a lot of the other signs to change. And I'm getting a resistance here. It's just hard. I feel like someone has tampered with your heart space. They just hooked you. They got you committed, like you're interested. It's hard to let this go. We have separation and worth waiting for. So for some of you, I'm getting a message of someone needing the room, the space to grow. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So that's an energy of, you know, making, like breaking up to make up, but not in a bad way. Breaking up so that you can have room to grow and evolve. get in a better space, get a better hold on yourself, feel more confident. Because I'm also getting like, I feel like someone's radiating low confidence, which is why you've worked on them so much or worked with them so much, and believing in themselves, believing that they're deserving of love, believing that they're worthy of a connection in the first place. And then there's just like this energy of you still wanting to work with them, work on them, when your job is, you know, kind of over here, and they kind of need to have this expansion alone. We have vulnerability. Listen only to love, which is a part of the problem. Some of you guys are listening real heavy to your shadow side. The only way you can really end this phase is if you allow this person to kind of grow on their own, to be honest. Vulnerability, listen only to love, and speeches and speaking. Speeches and speaking, you have important messages to share that can help others. So maybe you need to allow someone to, you know, understand why it is you're leaving, or why it is, like, what it is you're doing. You know, maybe it's just a matter of communication, but some of you guys are really avoiding that communication hardcore because you don't want the dynamic to change. You don't want to leave them behind. You don't want to hurt them. There's just a lot going on. Listen only to love. Don't allow fear to distract you from your divine mission. So even if you feel like someone's going to try to, you know, go up against you, even if you feel like someone is going to try to get in your way, it's still your time to go. That's just on period. Like, you can't hold yourself back because you're afraid that someone else is going to be immature about it. If they are, that's just more confirmation that they need to spend some time and time out or away from you. Vulnerability. Listen to your vulnerable feelings, as they contain wisdom and inspiration, and then pray for strength to focus on your priorities no matter what. So ask the universe to help you through this time. I feel like a lot of you guys are afraid of loneliness. Like, I'm just getting this energy of the main thing that you guys want to avoid is loneliness, but this is actually putting you in alignment with a 10 of Pentacles relationship, which is my favorite personally, even over the 10 of Cups, because not only is it represented by the couple, you also have the growth, the birth, the children, the pentacles, the full family picture, true growth, true stability, love, everything. It's just everything. Oh, it's going to take time, I guess, but I feel like you guys have already seen this coming. You knew it was coming, and you've had enough time for most of you. We have Y and chaos and conflict. So a lot of you have sat on this for a while. A lot of you have sat on this for a while. Chaos and conflict, you're like, why can't I move forward with them? Why do they need space? And it's just like, that's not for you to know. That's their own personal journey. Everyone deserves a journey, and you know, no one has to share every little bit about themselves. If someone needs space, they're entitled to that. They don't have to share that with you or make it make sense to you, even if this person is just kind of pushing you out. Be vulnerable, say what you need to say, but also understand that not everyone has to communicate why they need something. Not everyone even knows why they need something, but it's your responsibility to allow them to have the space that they're requesting. Otherwise, they're just going to leave you anyways and never come back because they're going to think this person's selfish, they're not understanding, they're inconsiderate. It's all about them and making them feel better. We have no place like home in here and now. So this is about being present in the moment. No place like home. Someone honestly feels lost. Tapping into this energy, Aqua, I'm tapping into some of your partners or some of the people you've been talking to. They feel really homesick. This could be even like a work relationship. I'm tapping into some people who kind of lash out on other people, like they lash out on you, or they give you a lot of pushback, or they try to prove that, you know, you're flawed because they can't find themselves. They can't find that sense of home. They don't know where they come from. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They don't know what their life purpose is. They're extremely lost, and they're taking it out on anyone who's, you know, like anyone who they can. Anyone who's kind-hearted and can be taken advantage of, they'll do it. Let me pull from these. Don't allow yourself to be a victim to people lashing out. Get out of the way. Allow people to grow. They'll come back. They'll apologize. or make things right down the line, if that's how it's truly meant to happen. Ooh, look at this. We got follow through, and magic happens when you most expect it. So like I said, I was getting all up and through this spread, just a lot of fear. A lot of fear that what's lost won't be replaced. A lot of fear that, you know, you're going to end up losing in this situation. This is not a loss. This is knowing when to let go so that you don't get hurt, so that people can grow and evolve, whether it's with you or without you. But follow through in this. I feel like you guys have already tried to let go or release or allow the situation to evolve. Follow through with this. And sometimes you got to be the stronger person, especially when you've been someone's rock for so long. They're used to coming to you, Aqua, for help. Like whenever they feel lost or whenever they feel nervous, this person may be used to coming to you to fix it and make it all better, but it's just not benefiting you to be that person anymore. You got to allow them to grow and expand by themselves. And they know it, but they're trying to resist it. And that's why they come back. They get your comfort for a little while, and then they dip out again. They come back, they feel your assurance for a little while, and then they run out again. So don't allow them to come back until they're all the way finished, and you will be able to tell. You will be able to tell. And if you're doubting it, it's not time. You will be sure. That's your intuition giving you red flags that they're not ready. Yeah, look at this. We have overrate your intuition. So that's about fully trusting your intuition. That's literally what I was just talking about. You'll know. Overrate your intuition. If you get a bad vibe, if you feel like, I don't know if they're ready, I don't know if they're serious, overrate your intuition. If your intuition is telling you they're not ready, Aquarius. Welcome the divine masculine. Now, some of you guys are getting a complete replacement, to be honest. And the universe is causing distance between you and this other person, or you and this situation, so that you can get this opportunity, and then you will effortlessly take them. You won't have to be coerced. You don't have to be, you know, forced to do this. It's going to be something you naturally do because of how good this divine masculine energy is coming through. That's very pursuant, very action oriented, very directed at you. So tapping into this energy, you'll be fine. Allow yourself to walk into your new cycle. That was your message, Aqua. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. For your protection, that's the only place you can get a read from me. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. My ONLY Insta is directly below. Also, check out my free live radio show every other Monday. I pull cards. We listen to new music. It's a vibe. And I'm also on Patreon. I post my personal spells, collective spreads, all sorts of stuff on there. So yeah, you guys, that was your message. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.